嗨，欢迎来到5分钟中文。5分钟中文，我是平。今天是星期四，昨天是星期三，明天是星期五。Hey, weekend is coming soon. One more day. 昨天我们学习了 how to say how much to ask the price. How much is that book? How much is that shirt? How much is that pair of shoes? And I left a little bit of homework to you. Have you figured out how to say how much is that book in Chinese? We have already learned all the words there. And like what I mentioned before, when you're doing translation, the most important thing is the sentence structure or sentence order. That is the soul of the whole sentence. If you can figure out the sentence order without any problem or correctly, that means at least your translation will not make people misunderstood. You got it? And the second step is you try your best to figure out all the words there, and even some of them you forgot. That's fine. But if you do this opposite, you know all the words in that sentence, but your sentence structure or your sentence order is totally messed. People will totally be lost what you're talking about. You got it? So look at this sentence, how you can figure out the sentence order. Don't worry, remember when we're given a real question sentence, the 3 steps, don't forget each of them, don't forget any of them. First is answer the question. Second is translate your answer into what? Into Chinese. Third is use the real question word to replace the answer part. Sometimes you need number 4, sometimes you don't need. When you need it, that means you need to go back to check the subject, whether you change the subject. If you change the subject, because when you are answering, your answer will be different, your subject will be different in your answer. So you have to go back to change back the subject. But for this sentence, there's no necessary for you to change any subject. Okay, how much is that book? Your answer will be that book is $9. Or that book is $8. I don't care about the answer. Then translate that into Chinese. How to say that? How to say that? Hey, we learned that. Now. Then how to say book? Remember? 书. Say, hey, I know how to say that. So how much is that book? And your answer is that book is how much? Now translate that. 那书是多少钱? Yeah, figure out. Sorry. If your answer is 那书是多少钱? I will say you're given 90%. 90 is close, but not 100, because you forget one thing, and that is part of grammar, and we have already learned. Between 那 and 书, you need one what? Measure word. The most popular one is 个. Still remember? 个. 一个人, one person. 两个人, 2 people. But 书 is a very special one, so you need a special measure word. You cannot use 个. But it's very easy, this measure word, for you to remember. Because in English, you have boys' names called Ben. Ben, right? It's just Ben. Remember, you can put this into a sentence. Ben loves books. Ben 喜欢书. So this Ben is a measure word just for book. So that book will be translated into 那本书. The whole sentence will be translated 那本书. So, oh, 那本书是多少钱? You're 99%, still not 100%. 那本书多少钱? What? You don't need to translate is? No, you don't. You don't need to translate is. 那本书多少钱? Hey, how do I know? Okay, this, what I'm going to say, is a very, very important grammar rule in Chinese. Listen carefully. Listen carefully. In Chinese, most of times, Chinese people never translate the words which have no real meaning. You got it? In most of situations, I don't want to say that absolutely. So I will say, in most of situations, but you know what? Not most situations, I don't think you will meet, honestly. In most of situations, Chinese people never translate the words which have no real meanings. So what does that mean? Okay, like is. Does is has any meaning in this sentence? No, but it does have functions here as a grammar part. It's a verb in this sentence. If we skip is, that means this sentence has no verb, right? But in Chinese is a very relaxing language. Very relaxing. It's not that as strict as English. We never translate. That is why when you translate, it is nice to meet you. Still remember we learned in this season? We don't remember how to say that? 认识你很高兴. Have we ever translate it is? Never. Because we don't think it has meaning. It just has a function as a grammar in that sentence. You got it? That is why we don't translate is. We don't translate it is here. And most of sentences in English with it is cool to go to China alone. It is so sweet of you. In Chinese, we never translate it is because we don't think it has the real meanings there. You got it? This is a very, very important rule, but it's pretty easy for you to remember because this is not something you need to remember to add when you're doing translation. It is something you need to just reduce it, to take it out. So it's pretty easy. It's not giving you more pressure. It's help you take out some pressure. Okay? So how much is that book will be? 那本书多少钱? You got it? I see you tomorrow. 再见. Thank you for watching our video. Please like and comment if you really enjoyed. Also, if you want to watch more videos, please subscribe to us. If you are interested in donating to help us, please check the links below. Thank you. Bye.